Welcome back to EasySpirit101. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Let's get into another Divine Collective reading. See what you guys need to know at this time. What does Divine Collective need to know right now? Something significant coming in a year's time for someone, like between now and this time next year. I'm getting like gradual changes or like multiple changes for somebody. Pay attention to surprising new connections and opportunities. Some of you don't realize that there are people available to bring blessings towards you, and you might be intentionally or unintentionally blocking them out. Some of you might be blocking out some blessings coming toward you because you think you're not ready for something, or you're not ready for some sort of major changes when it comes to your personal life or your career. Yeah, someone here is sending out like energetic signals. Career specifically for many of you. You think you're not ready for something, but you are. Or you're like misunderstanding something. Something's creating Divine Collective to put up certain blocks when it comes to some blessings and opportunities. You're going to be receiving signs in the near future in regards to what's coming through in this message. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. And some of you have already received the sign, all the signs and synchronicities that you needed, and it's just up to you to let go of control. Stop saying no, stop saying you're not ready or believing you're not ready. Somebody needs to realize, somebody needs to realize it's time. Someone here is like your change, your shift is ready to merge with you, and then you're like putting up blockages, putting some sort of blockers up. Some of you might be concerned about like evil eye energy, or some sort of like some of you are like expecting or anticipating some sort of hatred or something where you're headed. So this could be coming off of like evil eye energy coming from another direction, and it's like I'm getting cross signals, mixed signals with that. So it's safe for you to trust. It's safe for you to believe and trust that it's your time to go ahead and be open to changes coming into your community, to where you're at, where you're headed. Yeah, reconsider here, but it came out like you're saying no, like either energetically or you're literally like, no, I'm not ready. This is what you're being asked to reconsider. Something is the right time. You're ready for something. You're ready exactly where you are. Again, back to the beginning. Some major changes over this coming year between now and next year. You're going to need to say yes. Be open to saying yes instead of no. And some of you, this is like a warning that like you have not felt ready. You have not felt ready for this. So prepare yourself mentally, physically, deservingness, whatever you need to do to feel ready. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for these changes coming in. Some of you, this is financial specifically. Some of you, what you've been trying to manifest financially, is coming in, and some of you specifically something you're trying to manifest just within your job and or career. In this improving health, I'm getting improving health in whatever this is, whether it's your money and or your career. Keep getting like blockers. You're putting blockers up. Stop putting the blockers up. This is what they want you working on over the next couple of weeks. Mentally, emotionally. For some of you, it's emotionally. Some of you, your blockers are connected to your emotions for some reason. You have to be assertive here. Be assertive by preparing yourself. Preparing yourself for what's coming. For those of you who have been seeing 1111 a lot, you guys are in perfect synchronicity for incoming, for what's coming in for you with this. So I'm kind of getting, this is a crucial time to be open and not be putting up either verbal. It can even be literally saying like, nah, I'm not ready. The minute you say that, you just sent out a signal to what's coming towards you. So this, again, it's crucial timing to put some sort of like blockers down. Yeah, you have some sort of like walls up against you, or you feel like something's still against you, but you don't need to worry about a thing at this time. You're ready to go. This reading so far has like a reminder, you're ready to go kind of energy to it. Reminder here. And I just saw 5 of Cups, so again, something about someone's emotions maybe. Someone here might be emotionally or energetically bringing the past into this moment. Not really because you think you need to. More it's like a defense. You're like on guard. You're on guard thinking something from the past is going to occur in this moment. But whatever is in the past has already been taken care of. Which I'm kind of getting from this Temperance card. Something's been taken care of. Yeah, coming, look, there's balance on there. Something's already taken care of. It's coming to balance, or is coming into balance. No need to keep yourself stuck or stifled or blocked in some sort of way. I'm also getting to this block in the upright. You were not open to receiving. This is you open to receiving. The sun on the bottom here. Some of you are worried from some sort of energy, or again, some of you don't realize that you've been receiving like evil eye, psychic attack, something like this from someone from your past who's in an anxious energy, or they've been sending you like a lot of attacks in the dream state, or I'm really getting like fixated and maybe even dragging other individuals into this heavy fixation. And just a lot of negativity, energetic negativity coming towards you. So this is what you felt on guard towards. You were worried something wasn't over because you've been feeling that. But something is over. Something's come into balance. It's time coming out under Temperance, which Temperance can also point and signal to important or perfect timing. It's time for your Ace of Pentacles. It's time to receive your Ace of Pentacles. This is going to be coming in through your work, something to do with your work, something to do with something you've been working hard on, whether it doesn't have to be work. Some of you are working on something hard just when it comes to your money, learning new ways to do things, doing things differently, even using like savings accounts or high yield accounts, learning how to expand or do things in a different way when it comes to your money. So whether it's through your work or your money, yeah, this was here. You spent some time in confusion recently, and this wasn't what you thought it was. I don't know why, but like, and just as I'm saying this, this comes out sideways, which means relief, which means change. Originally it was in the upright, but now for some reason out of nowhere, this is being removed. Whatever burden someone was sending towards you is being like, it's just being like X'd out of your life. It's being permanently removed. That's interesting. So like, I feel like maybe that's something to do with you. You overcame something. Maybe you like for real forgave a karmic cycle, because something here is coming to some sort of really drastic and sporadic ending. Oh my goodness. For someone specific, this person had been attacking you because they thought you were dumb, and now they're realizing you're not as dumb as they thought. So this could be literally just because someone decided to stop attacking you, and now they're scared. They realize that something is not what they thought it was. Okay. Anyways, for some of you, unfortunately, this could have been your past person. This person could be a water sign. Or, and if that's not the case for some of you, again, general messages can come out here, there, and everywhere. For some of you, I'm talking to a divine masculine, and you may or may either you have very balanced emotions, or you literally are, your top three is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in one of your top three. Interesting. Why is that coming out here? This is this other person's energy. This is part of why they were coming at you. In addition to what was coming out before, like this person was attacking you because they believed something and realized that maybe this wasn't true like they thought. But this person was also attacking you because they see you getting the Ace of Pentacles, or knew you were getting the Ace of Pentacles. And this person was attacking you because they're in the Five of Pentacles. But an energy has been coming up strongly for those of you who are still attached or connected to certain individuals from your past. As much as I hate to say it, a lot of them who are actually in this Five of Pentacles energy, there's something that they're doing in their own life or their own mindset or in their heart. It could even be Five of Wands energy. Someone here is not like looking at the own conflict that goes on in their inner world. And the inner conflict is creating the outer conflict in their world, or the way they feel. And maybe even someone here obsessing, they obsess over finances and over money, is actually what causes them to stay in that energy. And you can't explain that to just everybody, but unfortunately, certain people, we have to learn our own lessons. No matter how we get to that lesson, you can't force someone to change or tell someone how to do something. They have to figure it out for themselves. Maybe this is part of why this is coming out sideways. Someone here tried to put this burden on you. They wanted you to figure this out for them. Maybe this person is realizing they have to figure this out for themselves. Okay, so you have great talent for writing content. I mean, it's mostly coming through as writing, but it could be writing or speaking. It says your words are powerful. So this is part of what someone is reaping rewards from. Someone here could have the Chinese zodiac sign of a rooster. You are reaping rewards, and whoever you are, rooster, I'm hearing finally. You're finally reaping rewards. from your hard work. Here, this is incoming. This is incoming over the Ace of Pentacles, assets. And so you literally are something about, you're changing the way you do something. You're changing the way you approach money and finances through like learning about investment and things like that. Someone here's working towards that. Be prepared for mistakes. Remember to always go with the flow no matter what's going on. It's not always going to be easy and pretty right when you dive into something or right when you put your feet in. I also feel like someone here has had a lot of hiccups along the way. And some of you don't realize you either have finances coming towards you, or you have something you've overlooked in your finances, or maybe something to do with someone's investments have been overlooked. Don't give up towards what you're doing. Determination is here in reverse. Or some of you have been like hyper determined. Maybe you've been going to the grind too hard. It's important to lay off a little bit to let things flow more. Yeah, interesting. There's something going on for sure about someone's investments. So pay attention. Be careful in making decisions with your finances. Prioritize your needs over your wants at this time. I also feel like someone here specifically to look differently at how you're looking at investments, and realize that investments in yourself equate energetically healthy financial exchange coming towards you in the 3D. So someone might shift their focus about how you're investing, instead of focusing so hard about investing in like stocks or something or this or that. Realizing that you're telling God and you're telling the universe your worth and your value when you invest in yourself, when you're looking at yourself like the biggest prize. Don't look at the pot like the biggest prize. Look at yourself in your best, absolute, most healthiest, happiest version of yourself as the prize, and God's going to do the work for you. The universe is going to do the work for you. It's just going to come back towards you. And then you'll be able to allow something to flow towards you more freely. Or money might flow towards you more freely. Someone here in the Divine Collective, you're like, I don't get it. I'm doing everything right by the book. I got this thing going, I got that thing going. Everything's running smoothly, but like you're seeing stagnation, you're seeing blocks, or you're not going where you wish to be going. Some of you, again, you don't realize that you're unintentionally, it's boiling down to unintentional manifesting. You're unintentionally like manifesting when if you're thinking too hard about the finances, or maybe you're sending out signals of a worry more often than you realize. That's something that you need to pay attention to. That's something that you're not recognizing. Again, resources overlooked or financial issues overlooked. Something here someone's not looking at. Yeah, focus on love instead of the money, and especially self-love I'm getting. The reflection of the universe to yourself from inside out is going to reflect back to you who and what you are, and how and what you're feeling. Again, some of you are unintentionally creating your own obstacles, and you're like, well, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. And your ancestors here are saying it should, because you already learned this lesson, but then you forgot and you overlooked it. So going back to the basics here is important. You might see feathers over the near future here, over the next couple of days, next couple of weeks, as a reminder, a confirmation of this message to get back to the basics. That is the answer to whatever this is. Maybe some of you want to move. Maybe some of you, are your goal here for like this money pot that you want is because you want to move. Yeah, harmony here. So bringing harmony into your emotions, especially when it comes to someone here. I'm kind of getting the energy of someone here who's worrying about money and finances more often. Either you're not realizing that you're doing it, or you're not realizing how often you're doing it. And it's kind of, again, like you forgot to go back to basics of just basic principles of you're sending signals with each thought. You get what you're thinking about. Your thoughts become your things, all of that stuff. Yeah, this happens too. I've been receiving some downloads for those of you who are really kind of far on your spiritual journey. You're way up there. This kind of happens a lot of times with what we had to go through to get where we're at, that you become very, very strong and resilient. But then it's the maintaining the balance. That's the challenge here for those of you who've gone through multiple ascensions and you grew in your strength through great challenges, is to learn how to balance that strength with softness. That is something that's very, very challenging, and you have to, because when you're standing in your strength and your resilience and these strong boundaries all the time, you kind of like put yourself back in that energy of who you were when you used to be going through those issues, when you used to be that person, and then you're manifesting from that place again, even through maybe survival mode, worry. You're starting to fall back in that old habits without realizing it. Keep getting here. Someone's like worrying, or maybe something specific for someone. Someone may have been stolen from in the past, in a big way, like very much stolen from, and now you're on guard. But because you're too on guard against that kind of energy, now you're sending an energy out of that, and it's just going to return right back to you. It's going to return the things that you're worried about and on guard about to you, to come up to heal until you feel safe again. So that's something to pay attention to, be mindful of. Prioritize your self-care over something at this time. Even if you have the strong desire, the strong wish to move, or maybe you even have an important need to do something like that, it's more about standing in your power and trusting. So staying in making yourself the main investment can help you remember, and to help you energetically maintain standing in your power, instead of, I reached to that point of my power at once and then I kind of put it on the back burner. Fairly specific message for someone. Let me see how far in. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up, but and I do hope the message goes where it needs to. Let's get some final final messages. Pay attention for confirmations. Get some final messages for whoever this reading is for. Be prepared, all of you in Divine Collective, for like major shifts coming in your inner world and your outer world over the next year or two. Right, don't forget to ask your angels. This message came through earlier too, by the way, for those of you, regardless of how and why you watch tarot, it's something different for a lot of different individuals. Maybe you're just seeking extra clarity, you find them entertaining, you're trying to learn how to read yourself. Whatever it is, don't forget to always be in good, healthy habits of turning to your angels first, getting into prayer first, going to God first. These should come through not as what to hang on to, but as again, like confirmation, just something extra to be aware of. Someone here too, whoever is resonating with this reading, there's like it's a lesser energy. It's not like a strong energy, but someone here might be holding on to unforgiveness without realizing it. Like you keep putting something on the back burner and on the back burner and on the back burner. So hanging on to that energy can also affect what's coming towards you, affect what is kind of in your flow, what energy is being brought back to you. I'm getting something to do with hardship specifically. Someone may be experiencing unexpected hardships or like little hiccups here and there. You might be getting like, I mean, it's a harsh way to say it, but it's coming through like beating your head against the wall. Not literally, figuratively speaking. That someone's like kind of in that energy, like you keep racking your brain, like I don't get it, why is this happening? I've done everything right, I've come from there to here and done all the things, and I'm tapped in, and I'm this and I'm that, and then this is part of why it's cleaning, it's investing in yourself so much that you're just cleaning everything up, you're traveling lightly, you're letting everything go. I also get that someone here keeps you're not making time to meditate, you're not making time to connect. That's you, that's your energy, not the right time. Someone keeps saying, I can't do that yet. Yeah, meditation. Confirmation, meditation brings answers. The answers are there, the confirmations you need are there. Maybe some of you are like relying on your favorite readers too much to look for answers or receive what you need. Yeah, confirmation again, choose a new direction. I don't care, you guys. I'm gonna say whatever's coming through. I don't give a hoot. I'm just doing what I feel is need to be done. I will tell y'all all day long, if it's not a good time for you to get a tarot reading or be watching tarot readings, don't do it. This is about you having your bestest journey, highest timeline, overcoming, all that good stuff. Worry here, this has been coming up too when it comes to this particular energy. Someone here might not even realize that they're sending out signals of worry. Confirmation here. Forgiveness. Someone's holding on to unforgiveness. And it's like an afterthought. Like you've put some work into whoever or whatever this is about. But you didn't finish. You didn't finish something. It's not a done deal. It's not a closed door. This, whatever this is and whoever this is about, is affecting your trust and your release in this energy here. This could be whoever, someone here specifically, someone close to you, someone robbed. I'm kind of getting like someone robbed someone big time. Is a semi-specific message for someone in this reading. Yeah, make time for us. Make time to connect. Make time. You were doing this before, but you stopped. You can have this, what you're trying to achieve, but make sure you make time to get back to basics. Whoever this reading is for, getting back to basics for you specifically is very important. And like, I'm getting you're being challenged by your angels, by your ancestors to do this here in the near future. I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading like this. I hope you guys got some sort of confirmation, clarity, or you enjoyed the reading. I enjoyed giving it to you. I will see you again next time.